Hello, and welcome to my short little showcase video of a giant potion brewer design. Um, my build and survival depends what the rest of you on my server think of it, but which if anybody for some reason shows a lot of interest in this, I might make a tutorial on how it's made, but it's a relatively complicated one. And this one, it's more of a prototype than an actual design because well, first thing, there's not a lot of walls, and the redstone isn't covered up and stuff yet, but also, so the way it works is you take a shulker box, any shulker, and you put the ingredients you need in it. So in my, let's say you need to put exactly 27 bottles in, no more, no less, and then the ingredients, 9 of each, in the order of which they are needed. So, for example, I wanted something really simple. I want some swiftness potions, so I need 9 sugar, I need 9 netherwort, and I need 9 redstone dust. Okay. Very simple potion, but a very common one. So you take that, and you put it here. Make sure everything's working fine, which I'm hoping everything is. And we put it in. We let that make some noise, and in a minute, it'll come out to us. And it'll show us progress up to here. I'm loading from the shulker. Eventually, I'll figure out the times of it and put it there, but I don't want it. First, so it goes off from here, with all the ingredients, and it goes to unload the shulker box into this barrel here. I'll go into what that does in a bit, but after a little while, the amount of time this takes varies. Well, it doesn't vary. It's always the same, so no matter what potions you're brewing, if you're trying to brew lingering instant damage 2 potions, or other potions of that size that use that same amount of ingredients, it'll take the same amount of time since it's very difficult to detect how long it takes. So then it pushes that off, and then dispenses your shulker box back here. Oh, that was an excess from a previous batch because it was full. Yeah, that's not a problem. It'll then start. It'll. There's a lot of failsafes here. So then once that's empty, it'll start going here. This is an item filter, so you can't see that anymore, but all the bottles of water get dispensed up here and then sent into this chest here, which will unload them into the things. Burn sand. And then all the other items will be dispensed through this, which I don't think I started. Do they have? Yeah, they've already been distributed. Go up there and then here to distribute them, where they will start brewing here. And then in a little bit, this timer will finish, and then this timer will finish. Now, these do take a bit of time to reset, so it's not advised to put multiple shulkers in consecutively, but this light over here will be on for quite a while, so that's the easy way to tell. This is halfway done, and then pretty soon the potions will begin to be sent back, which they get sent through this dispenser there, up there, through there. It's halfway done, so yeah, it's a little past halfway. Once this is finished emptying out that, it'll actually activate the next timer. This is because a full entire hopper of this it'll take longer to brew the other potion than this. I'll probably add an option to this though, to make it longer, but prototype. So once this empties out, it'll activate this timer, which, yeah, it activates that timer. That finishes that. I'm just going to speed this up a bit. Once the bottles get put in, it'll start powering really fast. Go here, which will unlock the hoppers, which it'll start sending the items through here. And then, the same shulker you put in, start giving you your speed potions. This should fill all the way up, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to be really butthurt, because I'm going to have to go back and fix it. Perfect. You get all your potions, easy as that. This works for longer potions too. So for example, let's say you want Lingering Potion of Instant Damage, which is the most complicated potion you'll probably ever want. It's the most complicated to me. So 27 bottles. It automatically turns the bottles into water bottles, which is convenient. 9 netherwort. 9 glistening melons. We can see by this lamp being on, even though the items have already been given back to us, that it's done. It can't take any more, and then I think it's glowstone. Yeah, glowstone dust. 9 glowstone dust. Make it stronger, and then a fermented spider eyes. And then gunpowder. And then dragon's breath. So that's relatively complicated. Can I speed this up? There we go. Put that in there. Boom. That will soon be dispensed back to us. And let's say you put a wrong shulker in. Well, if you flip the switch, it will stop a lot of things. We'll go here, up here. It'll block this hopper, so that means anything that was already in the barrel will be stopped, so luckily for us that it wasn't. In fact, where the hell did that? The shulker get? No. Oh. We will be right back. What the fuck's your problem? So after these pissed me off. Activate compare. Do it doesn't actually do anything. Hello again, I returned. Turns out I just had some timers wrong, so should work all well now. Take this, well, first thing, everything's fine, nothing's frozen. That's there, but let's say you realize you screwed up, so you pull the lever. This will stop it in multiple places. So this, you will keep taking items out of that, but this redstone wire here directly stops items from coming out of here. So that's the first little thing with safety, and also I'm pretty sure the only one. So this basically what it does is it actually wait, no, it sends I forgot about this. It sends an observer line, which is probably a more efficient way to do this, but observer line, and hold up. Oh wait, never mind. No, I'm just crazy. This goes under here. This goes up here, which freezes this hopper. Well, no, it goes around here. It stops this rail, which means that this minecart chest will fill up, but it won't dispense anything to the potions. Same goes for over here. which you can access all this via the maintenance tunnels. That's why there's so much glass in the build, it's because of the maintenance tunnels. So, in fact, if you go in this one, it'll go, I don't know why it has access to that. It'll go into all the spots everything can be, so you can go here. The reason it's magma there is because there's a piston behind this, so if you go on this, I don't think you can get crushed, but I wouldn't advise being in there. And you can still access your stuff from there. It's not here. I don't know why you'd be here, but this doesn't even have the thing working. That's wonderful. Noteworthy, that doesn't work. Okay, be right back. Actually, this doesn't even matter anyways, because this is the bottles. You're not gonna accidentally put bottles in the machine. I mean, I guess if you do, they're still pretty easy to fish out. So, you fish bottles in. There's a way to get them out. If you just wait it out, it will eventually be sent back to you. So, oh shit. Okay. Hello again. It's fine. There's bottles there, but basically, the mistake was I had it originally set up so it would freeze the bottle chest, but I mean, this only takes bottles in, and if you get those, there's somewhere else you can get to fish them out at. Although, I don't know why you would have accidentally have a bunch. I mean, yeah, I guess all your regular bottles would be turned into water bottles, but I mean, is that really the biggest of your concerns when you put in the wrong shulker box? No, it's not. But if you did, for some reason, and that's a really high priority for you, if you go around here, push that button, you can get into this crawl space, which I hate, but I mean, considering the fact you fit in there, and you can fish them out of the brewing stands. So that's that. It also lets this get dispensed, which is kind of important. Also, I think that's a repeater. I'm gonna guess that's a repeater. This is why this doesn't work. Keep on breaking it. Did it actually get dispensed? Are they getting distributed? Yeah, they're getting sent back out. So now we can see that what the harmony potion is supposed to look like. But also, wait, why is this not doing? Hold up. Hold up. Oh, because there's items in it. Duh. It's filling up just the exact way it's supposed to. There we go. All better. So that'll do that. That'll be on a bit. This feature here, basically, it does is since if you go back to the maintenance chute, which maintenance shafts, whatever you want to call them, yeah, it has a really large capacity. This is why you can't take stuff out of it, but it doesn't need to be this much. In fact, it takes quite a bit in order. I mean, you have to take out a lot of blaze powder. I mean, all of it, yeah, it'll notice, but I mean, if there's more than 2 stacks in it, it won't bitch. So generally not a problem. And these I mean, you can just instead, if you're designing this too, I could have it if I can't get that much blaze powder. I could have it just compare this hopper instead. So once the hopper that's backing up input is low a bit, but that's not a problem usually. So the sign here, if you steal the blaze powder, because the way the machine's designed, it'll always use everything evenly, but not always. So that means it only watches one of these, because I mean, they by all means should all be using the exact same amount of blaze powder. Apparently they aren't. Oh, they are. It's just taking out the front of these. Okay, all good. Also, there's a bit of infrequencies from the testing, which is something probably should be fixed in the real one. But is our potions ready yet? So we can check that by going in the maintenance shaft. Because these are important. You probably could just assign a better one, but I designed this myself, so I don't. It's all designed by me. I mean, yeah, they used impulses, item sorter, and probably a bunch of other mechanics I saw from Hermitcraft, but you know, I made this. um, few features here. There's some barrels, regeneration, um, resistance. But I just, it's pretty obvious which ones are which, but by what's on the item frames. But figured I might have, because I always have to have text and things. Leaping potions, watering. Generally, this is designed to put shulker boxes of said items in here. So like all your strength potions and like splash potions and whatever. Um, yeah, there we go. Our lingering potions of instant damage coming in. So that's proof that it works. Um, so that needs to finish up, but also a little netherwort garden next to it because I mean, while you're waiting for your potions to brew, it's not advised to go too far away from the area. The hell? Man, you're making me redesign on camera. That never happened when I was. That didn't happen when I was testing it. There we go. How better. Um, but yeah, the maintenance room. Everybody's arrows are here and the crafting table's here, so these are meant to store arrows. Since there's a good chance if you want those lingering motions I brewed up earlier, you probably want them for you probably want the lingering potions for arrows. So that's that. Anyways, that's my little, well, not little, slightly below average size um, potion brewery. That may sound like I'm trying to brag, but no. If people build way bigger potion brewers than this. Anyways, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed. If you actually want, if anybody wants a tutorial, if one person comments they want a tutorial, I'll make a tutorial on it because I found it kind of interesting, and I'll build a tutorial in survival so that, yeah, because I don't want to build this game. Anyways, farewell. Bye.